Hey guys, this is a quick overview of my monitor I just purchased today. It's a Acer KG240 that I purchased for $200. It's a 1080p panel with 144 hertz refresh rate, and it has FreeSync built in. So if you're not looking for 1440p right now, this is definitely something to look at. For the price, it's pretty good value. We have a DVI cable that comes with the monitor. We also have obviously an instruction manual and an audio jack cable. The sound is not great, so don't expect to use it full time. It's just there as an extra, I think. It's nothing great, nothing to write home about. We also have a DVI cable if you wanted to use that instead of DisplayPort. And we also have a power cable. There is no brick outside of the monitor, so that's really nice. The cable is not super long though, and obviously we have the stand. So this is the monitor outside of the box, all set up. It is a matte finish. It is not glossy, and also it has a glossy bezel that you will notice when you're gaming. It does reflect some of the screen on the edges. On the back here, we have another Acer logo, and we have mounting screws for a VESA mount if you want to put that on the back. The stand does suck, so that's something to keep note of. It is really weak, and it does not go up and down. It only has tilt built in, and also, unfortunately, it does wobble a lot, so that's something to keep note of. And we have the ports going downward, which it works for some, it doesn't work for others. I prefer them to go straight out. We have the DVI, HDMI, DisplayPort, and we also have the audio in and audio out if you wanted to plug headphones into that. You will need to use DisplayPort if you want to use the FreeSync that's built into the monitor with your AMD graphics card. Okay, so this monitor comes with 8 presets that you can use. Out of the 8, I would say Action is the best one by far. But still, the whites would be overblown. The blacks are almost non-existent. And worst of all, the color saturation is extremely poor. So you will have to modify the values yourself. I will link a Reddit thread in the description, and it'll give you some pretty good numbers that you can put in, and it will be a huge improvement. So I would do that. And also, you can of course use professional calibration tools if you wanted to, but it's a $200 monitor. I don't know if most people that are buying this monitor will have those available to them. In the monitor settings, there is a Crosshair utility. I don't know if you're ever going to use it. I'll zoom in here so you can see it. It's not the greatest thing. It's just a cool little feature that I found. Okay, so I don't have any gameplay footage. I can't really record 144 hertz and displayed on YouTube, unfortunately. But for the price of $200 that I paid, I think the monitor worked out pretty well. The drivers detected it right away. I didn't have to make any adjustments, and FreeSync was enabled from the start. Other than the colors being horrible out of the box, once you make the adjustments, it works out pretty well. The speakers suck. There's no way around that. But for the $200 that I paid, and sometimes you can find it for $160, I think it's a pretty good deal.